What's up, guys? It's Eli. I've been doing this for hours now, but this is there's the last coding problem that we have. It's problem number 7, or satisfies F. Uh, and from what it looks like, if a we want to iterate through a list of strings, and if that a particular string has an A in it, we discard that string from what it looks like. So let's let's jump into this. So let's start with the definitions it gives us. It gives us definition FS, return A and S. Run satisfies L and satisfies F, and run satisfies L satisfies F, BC, for what our running results should look like. So let's go ahead and okay. Gonna start by definition S satisfies. Um, all right, so there's gonna be a first definition, and it's literally just going to be return A and S. Okay. Oh, wait, getting new code boxes. All right, let's do okay, and this is going to take the list as a parameter. Uh, and we're going to take what satisfies out of the list. Okay. We're going to want to iterate through the index. So the index is going to start at 0 because we're starting at the first element. Hmm. Okay. And then while index is less than the length of L, and um, and if our we want to run our definition function, and get the parameter from that, and then make our run it. We want the value from our list index. So basically, it's just if f of s returns true for the current string, we're going to remove L. Is kind of what I was saying. So so if we're running this function up here, my cursor is going over, right? And we're running it through list, or we're running list as the parameter, but we're not just running list as the parameter. We're running the index because we're taking the element to see if the element satisfies. And for it to satisfy, it just has to have A in it because that's what we're trying to remove. Okay, and if statements, let's go ahead and close it out. Okay, and then we're going to take it out of that list. And this is just the, what did I do? L.ist. Um, all right. So if true, if the statement is true, then we take out the thing, because if it satisfies S, which means that it has an A in it, we are going to essentially remove that string from the list of strings. And then if it's false, we're just going to have this. I'm not going to return. We want to raise the index value because we want it to move on to the next element. And then finally, let's create a another definition to run this. So we're gonna make this run satisfies F. We're going to take in the parameters of the list and satisfies F. Okay, and all this is going to do is run the list through satisfies F. So we're going to do sat. That satisfies. Go ahead and fix this up here while I'm looking at it. Okay, this satisfies F, this satisfies F, this satisfies F. Okay. So we are going to run the list through it, which means we got to make it a parameter, and then print set list after it's run through. All right. Finally, we're just going to, oh yeah, we need to define the list actually, before I get ahead of myself. Okay, so this is going to be my debugging program because I want to make sure everything runs correctly and it's removing the strings. We're going to do apple, banana, and cherry. All right, and the reason why I'm doing this is it should actually not include apple or banana because banana has an A in it, but it's not the first letter. So I want to make sure it's iterating through the entire word. Also, if you're wondering why I chose these words specifically, it tends to be the ones on web schools, and I tend to be on that website a lot looking up syntax. So that's just the ones I'm used to when I'm trying to make sure my list is working. But now that we have our list, finally we need to call our run function right here, right? Um, and run it through the parameters. So we're going to, actually, I'm just going to copy and paste this. We're making this definition again. We just need to run it. Okay, now let's change these to the ones it wants us to do. Okay, this is our working code. Um, this was the last problem. I'm so glad I'm done with this test. I will catch you with the next lesson. Let's stop.